Welcome to our UEFA 2020 group stage pre-play with Soccer Blast Pro Soccer Game. Keith Avalone from Play Games. Sam is running the board. Millie the Super Dog is at my feet. And we're ready to roll with tonight's game. It features a Group D match between UK rivals England and Scotland, a game that will actually take place on the pitch for real tomorrow afternoon. England beat Croatia 1-0 for their first game, while Scotland was beaten by the Czech Republic 2-0. That puts Scotland on the brink, so to speak. In group stage play, you pretty much cannot afford to lose. You cannot afford to lose two games in group stage play and expect to advance. So not only do they have to win to stay alive, they have to defeat a very good England team. Earlier this afternoon, I was scouring around for some background information on this game and ran across a YouTube clip from a sports show in Scotland, and they were talking about Scotland's chances for this game. They were not very optimistic, to be honest with you. And these are Scotland people. They were talking about how they felt like if you keep a clean sheet through 30 minutes, you got to break it down into pieces, the guy was saying. Keep a clean sheet for 30 minutes, try to get into halftime with a clean sheet. If you can do that, then maybe you got a shot in the second half. So we could have a blowout here. I don't know. We thought about maybe switching the game, but, we got a lot of play gamers in England and the UK. We got Neil Maitland in Scotland, so we decided to stick with it, and we're going to go to the game cam right now, get this game underway. England versus Scotland. Scotland will take the ball first, and we're going to roll with it. And we start out with a ref result. Yikes. Well, I hope we don't have a red card. That would be bad. All right, start out with a ref decision right in the first minute. What do you got? 7. Let's see. Neutral referees, a defense foul, yellow card, and direct free kick. All right, so it's a direct free kick. So it's a penalty on England. I like to keep these stats. It kind of helps me keep the game orderly. Let's see. Who's the yellow card? The yellow card is on Mount. Yeah, I'll put that there. All right, they get a direct... is it a direct free kick? It is a direct free kick. All right, they get a direct free kick. Scotland does. Not a bad way to start the game. And there we go. Triple fives. Wow. So we switch to player 5, and it's going to be basically a non-event turnover. England will retain the ball after the missed kick. Let's see, we got a 4. All right, so I failed to mention there is no home team. We're going to just roll the die, the decider die. Scotland will be the bullet. England will be the blank. So this will be a home field attack for Scotland. Wow, another attack for Scotland. And 4 will be switched out. Let's see, 7. It's 2. Looks like that actually might be on target. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it is. It's an on-target attack for Scotland. That will be an 0-1 shot Fraser with help from, well, no help, but no scissors from Hanley. So it's a 2-star shot from Fraser, looks like. See if you can sneak it in. No, that's not going to go. So we switch out 4, be off target, and it will be collected by Maguire. So Scotland gets a little excitement there. And with a missed shot. But an on-target attack, and England gets the ball. I'm going to set the decider die over here in the 4th minute. So we swap out Rice. 9 is going to be a sideline battle, which will mark off, let's see, it's going to be mark off 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3, and it looks like team of the most circle symbols. 1, 2, 3. That'll be England. England will retain the ball. And, we got our first midfield battle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be a midfield battle for star. 1, 2, 3 stars for England. No stars for Scotland, so that'll be an attack for England. Let's see what they do with it. Now that white 1 is going to be a stop, so it will be stopped. Let's swap out Maguire, though. So it stopped, and 5 will be... So Shaw misses wide, and it looks like Cooper does not have the circle, so England will retain possession. And another midfield battle. 1, 2, 3. This one will be for Strong. I have a feeling that England's going to win most of these. 3. Yep, they're going to win this one too. So another attack for England. And let's see what they can do with this one. Swap out 2. 4 triangles. They do have 4 triangles. And Scotland does not have 4 squares. So that's going to be an on-target attack. 0-2 is going to shoot with, it looks like unassisted. So it'll be Phil Foden shooting. On target. Looks like he's going to miss. Barely. Well, it looks like Marshall would have stopped it anyway. Is there going to be a rebound shot, though? 2 stars at D4? No, so we'll get a rebound shot. So it's a miss. And then a rebound. 0-2 rebound shot. That is Foden get with his own rebound. Well, no, he's going to be out of position. It'll be Mount with the rebound. And Mount will miss. And that will give the ball back to, let's see, 7 saved. You can only have 1 extra rebound, so it will be just collected. Let me make sure on that. It's been a while since I played Soccer Blast. Is it 1 rebound shot max or 2 rebound shots? I don't remember, because if it's a second rebound, then there's going to be a spectacular save. Let's see here. Sorry to delay the game. Just want to make sure I get it right. Rebound and follow-up shots. You'd think I would know this since I created the game. I just don't remember whether it's 1 or 2. There is a limit of 2 rebound shots on any given attack sequence. Okay, so it is 2. So there will be a second rebound shot. Glad I checked. And it's going to be Harry Kane, and David Marshall's got to make a spectacular save. I don't like the sound of that. He's only got 2 stars. Here's the spec save from David Marshall. 8. Oh, 1 star, better save. Whoa, Marshall deflects. Nice save. Could have been early death for Scotland there. So it's out of bounds and a corner kick for England. Nice save by Marshall. All right. And that'll be another turnover. So the corner kick is misfires and then turned over. And Scotland will take over. Let's move. Let's see. Swap 4. Player 4 for Scotland. All right. Scotland now with the ball. They dodged the bullet on that one. Looks like we're going to have a take-on between Tierney and Kane. We're checking for tactics. And Kane has it. Tierney does not. So that'll be a turnover for Scotland. And England gets the ball. We're now in the 20th minute. We're going to swap out 2, and it's another midfield battle. Phil Foden goes back in. This time we're marking off only 2. It's for touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches. That will be another attack for England, as expected. Kind of dominating. We'll swap out 4, and that will probably have 3 squares showing. Yes, they do. So it stopped. Thank goodness for Kieran Tierney, who makes the big stop. And 05 is going to be wide. D3 with the circle now. So England will maintain possession in the 21st minute. We swap out player 2. It's 11. That'll be another corner kick. So it's a miss on a corner kick. And it's another low number, so let's swap out 3. And on a 4 on the corner kick is going to be attack no squares. So they get an attack. All Scotland's not in position to stop it, so they only need to roll a 4 or better on the black die, and they do. So it'll be 03 shooting. Let's swap out 5 here. Stones will be assisting. Oh, that will hurt, though. So, it's going to be a 0-star shot. Walker's 0, and Stones has got a scissor, so it'll be a weak shot. But they could get a rebound. Let's see if they put it in. Let's see. Mount switches. That will be way missed. Way off. Gathered in by the goalkeeper. Oh, no, it's not offside. So, it's a counterattack with no squares. So, England was out of position to stop Scotland's, basically a lucky bounce of the ball. So, now Scotland gets an attack with no squares. Let's see what they can do with it. So, it won't count any English squares, but they get the black 6, wouldn't you know? So that'll be stopped easily, defended. In fact, no shot. They won't even get a shot off. Looks like, does 04 have a circle? He does. So Hanley will keep the ball. They probably just called off the attack. Got so far and it was bottled up. So Hanley's got the ball for Scotland in the 26th minute. Still no score. And Hanley segues off screen. Let's see, we get a 2v4 take on for Hard. That will be Shaw winning that one, so nothing doing for Scotland. The ball goes back to England. We swap out Foden. It's going to be a build-up for touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 3, so it will be an attack for England. And we're going to swap out player 5. Tierney gets out of view. Do they have 5 triangles? I don't think so. No, that's going to be an off-target. In fact, there's no shot. Oh, yeah, 0-1's wide. So Kane misses wide, but Walker collects. And England retains the ball in the 28th minute. Walker swaps out. It's a 1v5 matchup for Strong, and Kane is strong. They're both strong, so we're going to roll the decide or die. Kane's going to win it. He does, so we'll have an attack. Does he want to try the individual effort option or the long-range shot option? We'll try the individual effort. So we're going to just roll them together and see what we get here. Just don't roll a green 1. Oh, that's bad. So it's a turnover. Defense gains position. If player's defender has double squares counterattack, it would have been Tierney, but McTominay switched in, so it'll just be a turnover. So Kane tried to do it on his own and wound up turning the ball over. Back to Scotland. Still no score as we're in the 29th minute. All right, it's going to be another midfield battle. Let's mark off 4. And it'll be for Hard. There are 3 Hard players on Scotland, 1 on England, so that's going to be an attack for Scotland. Scotland gets an attack. Let's see what they can do with it. Swap out 5. Back comes Tierney. Oh, this could be good. Do they have 2 triangles showing? They do. 5 squares showing for England. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's on target. An on-target attack for Scotland. Their second of the game. This will be Dykes shooting with help from... Oh, look, Tierney with 3 stars. That's a 6-star shot. It's a great shot for Scotland. Pickford's going to have to stop it. And he does. But we're going to get a rebound shot, and Pickford's going to have to make a spec save. So that was a close call. Here's the spec save. He's got 4 stars. Triples. So let's swap out 2. 4 on the spec save. Saved. Pickford makes the big save. And that'll be a corner kick for Scotland. Wow. Well, that was probably too close for comfort for England. 35th minute now. Still no score. And a corner kick for Scotland. We swap out Shea Adams. And we're going to have another midfield battle. This one will be for touch, and usually the last couple of times, yes, that'll be England with an attack. Can't mess with England on touch. See if they can get it on target. Let's swap out stones. I think that's gonna. Nope, because Tierney's in there, that gives them that extra square that they needed. They're gonna stop the attack. 0-1's gonna be wide. So Kane again misses, and Tierney does not have a circle, however, so England will maintain possession. And we switch out Tierney and Hanley, and 9 will be a sideline battle. We'll mark off 2 spaces, and it will go to the home team. Well, let's roll the die. Dot is Scotland. Oh, Scotland gets it. So out of bounds to Scotland. Here they come back. And back in comes Tierney, and we have a 3. That's a highlight reel M. Scotland goes to the highlight reel. Robertson swaps out, and it's 5 on highlight reel M. Home green die player. Well, let's see. We don't know who the home player is. Let's see who home is. Scotland will be home on the dot, and so it's Scotland's green die player 3. Not called for a clear infraction. So McGinn gets away with 1. Trippier argues. Referee's not hostile to England. And offense home gets possession. So we get late in the half. And we'll put the hostile ref here. In the 41st minute, Scotland in possession. Dykes swaps out, and we have another ref result. Ooh, but the hostile ref. Let's see here. Referee K. Referee decision chart M. So let's swap out McGinn. And 11. Oh, 11. And the referee is not hostile to Scotland. He's neutral to Scotland. Hostile to England. Deflected out of bounds, offense gets a corner kick. If the green die is 6, which it's not. Okay, so it's deflected out of bounds, and the offense gets a corner kick. All right. So out of bounds, Scotland. Corner kick. Swap out Tierney. I hate to swap him out. He's like their best defender has really saved their bacon a couple times already. All right, 8 is going to be a miss on the corner kick or nothing special, and we're going to have a build-up for tactics. Let's check here. Only 1 tactics, so that looks like that is going to be no result for the turnover for Scotland. Back to England. We swap Kane out. He's been pretty active this game, and it's going to be a build-up for pace. Looks like they've got 4 pace. That will be an attack for England. Late in the first half. Swap out 2 and 5. I think that is going to be a good attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. It's on target. An on-target attack for England. 7 will be an 0-1 shooting, and 5 would be Maguire is not going to provide much help, so Sterling is going to shoot. It's a 3-star shot. And scores! Goal! 2 in the 6. Marshall's out of position. Late in the first, 45th minute. Sterling gets England on the board, where they almost got to halftime with the clean sheet, right? Marking this down. Sterling, assist from Maguire, and England 1-0. And the extra minute, yeah, it's kind of deflating for Scotland. Swap out 3 and 1 on defense. And 4. Well, home field advantage. Another attack. Let's see who's going to be the home field. No, it's going to be England's going to get a late attack. Try to add an insurance goal. Let's see if they do. No, they won't be able to do that. It's just going to fizzle out, and that'll be the half. All right. England. So we're at halftime. England scores late and have the lead 1-0. Kind of unfortunate that I'm thinking back to that great goal chance that Scotland had, early on. That didn't work out. 1-0 England. Let's get the second half started. And Scotland started the first half with the ball, so England gets the second half. And our referee has had time to rethink things. He's no longer hostile. He's simmered down a little bit. And England starts out with we got a ref decision result. Swap out Walker. Let's see. 10. Defense foul. Hard player shown a yellow card. Let's see. Anybody's? Yes, that would be Cooper or Tierney. It's Tierney. It's Cooper. So Scotland starts out with a yellow card in the second half. And let's see here. Indirect free kick. So they'll put the ball back into play. Sterling swaps out for Kane. And another ref result. Let's go back. I changed the charts too quickly. Stones swaps out, and this time it's 9 on the neutral referee. Roll die. 1-3 offside called. Otherwise, goalkeeper has to make a spectacular save. Ooh, that's a pretty good chance. 1-3, offsides called. Oh, offsides. Marshall was going to have to try to stop Kane, but they get called for offsides. Offside, I should say. So back comes Scotland with the ball. Still down 1-0. Tierney flips out. We're going to do a build-up for tactics, and that is not gonna. They're not gonna have enough tactics to do that. Back to England, and it's going to be a turnover for England with Cooper making the turnover. Back to Scotland, and another ref decision. Referee's been pretty active this first part of the second half. 11. That is it's deflected out of bounds, and it's not a green dice 6. So deflected out of bounds, offense gets a corner kick. So Scotland out of bounds and a corner kick in the 51st minute. It's going to be 3v3 take on Robertson versus Trippier, and we're looking for Strong, and he does not have it. So that'll be just a turnover after the inbound. Back to England. And it's going to be a midfield battle. We mark off 3. We're checking for Strong. 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3. Ooh, 4 versus 4. Dot, it'll be Scotland. All right, Scotland's going to get an attack. Let's see if they can make anything out of this. 3 now. They're going to be now. They don't even have enough triangles. It's just going to be a kind of a failed attack. So Cooper's going to shoot wide, and it'll be collected by Walker in the 56th minute. England still up 1-0. We swap out 1 and 4, and it looks like another referee call. Let's see. Swap out 2. 8 on the neutral referee. A defense foul, yellow card on. Let's see, on 6. Oh, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yet another yellow card. This time on McTominay. Scotland yellow card, McTominay. And it looks like it's going to be a direct free kick. So So direct free kick for England. That's 2 yellow cards for Scotland. Within the span of like 12 minutes. So get a little chippy. Here's our direct free kick. We're going to go with a 2v4 Rice versus McGregor for tactics. And that will be a win for Rice. They're going to get an attack. So they're going to get a shot here. Rice moves out of the picture. Yeah, it's weak. So they aren't going to get a shot actually. It's off target. Or not even it's interrupted. 0-4 with the circle. No, they don't even maintain possession. That just kind of fell apart on them. And Scotland takes over. Still down 1-0. Oh, and another midfield battle. 1, 2, 3. We're checking for Strong. I don't think they won the last one, and I don't think they're going to win this one. It's an attack for England. In the 61st minute, we're now in substitution territory. Let's flop out Foden, and that's a black die 6 is typically not going to make anything happen on an attack. So Kane is going to miss wide, and Walker will maintain possession for England. And that, I think, is going to be our first substitution. Let's swap out here. 10 will be a turnover. Let's see. Final 30 minutes, green die player from the trailing team. Substitutes instead of switching. All right, so 2. Let's see here. So McGregor then will, wait a minute, what am I doing here? 2, it would be Mount. Right, because they've got the ball too. So Mount will be, oh, wait a minute, no, what am I saying? For the trailing teams, that would be McGregor will come out. What do they want to do? They probably need. They could bring in Peterson. He's a defender. Could put him up there. He'd be out of position, but it's odd because or Patterson rather, because he's got a triangle. And they need that triangle. So, I guess that's what they'll also give him a red chip, but for squares. I think we'll hold off on that. Let's just go with Christie, I guess. He's going to get a green chip. That is not much. You know what? Let's get a blue chip at least. Let's get. Nobody's got any. We'll go with Christie. Green chip on Christie. There we go. All right. And we inbound. Or, well, yeah. So it's 4 swaps out. Ooh, it's a 2v4 1-on-1 for Hard. He does not have it. So that'll turn it over for Scotland, unfortunately. Let's put McGregor. I'm going to flip McGregor's card over. Here's England. We swap out Maguire. It'll be an 8. Build up for tactics. They've usually won that, haven't they? 1, 2, 3, 4 versus, yep, it's going to be an attack for England. England with the attack. Swap out 5. That's a black die 6. Will not do anything. That's not even going to be a shot. But, and Shaw does not have the circle, so it's a miss, and Scotland gains control. We need to be able to use that chip. 5. Oh, it's going to be a midfield battle. 3, 4, 5. And let's see. Tactics. 1. They've only got 1. So it's going to be another England attack. And the white die 1 will mean it'll be thwarted by Scotland, and no shot even taken, and Christie gets the ball. So again, they hold off. 71st minute. Fraser swaps out, and it's going to be a build-up for pace. 1-2 versus... Yeah, so that's going to fail for Scotland. They don't have enough speed, and they will again turn it over. 72nd minute. We swap out Kane, and this will be a highlight reel result. Let's go to the highlight reel. Highlight reel M. All right, let's swap Mount out and see what we have here. 9. Visiting green die player. All right, who's the visiting team? Well, let's see. Visiting team will be... Let's see. So it would be blank. Visiting team is Scotland. All right, so Scotland's green die player, Christie, not called for an obvious infraction. And looks like Shaw's going to argue again, and will make the ref hostile for England once again. So history repeats itself, and Scotland gets the ball. They need to do something with it. So hostile ref in the 72nd minute. 73rd minute now. Here comes Scotland. Still down 1-0. See, we'll swap out 2 and 4. And it's Christie versus Rice for star. Oh, and he has it. And he does. Oh, look at this. They're going to get an attack. They're going to get to use that chip. So they'll spend the chip to buy 3 triangles. That gives them 5. So it's 5. And he'll swap out, but the chip's already spent. Oh, and they get a... Look at that. They get a black die. Well, they got white die 1 would have stopped it anyway. So that'll be a corner kick knocked out of bounds. So Scotland gets another decent attack. It goes out of bounds, and they'll get a corner kick now. The chip, however, has been spent. And we're going to have another midfield battle. The ball's going to get kicked back toward the midfield, and we're going to mark off 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to do the... attack and then have our substitution. Let's see. So it's going to be a midfield battle for star. 1, 2, 3 stars for England. Only 1 for Scotland. So it'll be an attack for England. But that black die 6 will mean... It's not even going to be... Once again. Yes, 0-1's going to get a shot. So Sterling will get the shot wide. And... let's do our substitution here. 10-03 of a circle. Yes, Trippier comes up with it. Now let's do our substitution here. Roll green die indicated player must leave. All right, here we go. So Scotland's already had 1 substitution, so it's only England that is required to sub here. And 6 choice players. So they'll sub out. Who they got they want to bring in? Let's bring in Jack Grealish. And take out... I think they could probably stand to take out Walker. Yeah, they'll take out Phil Foden. I'll put Grealish up here and give him a blue chip. All right. And let's see. England kept the ball. So here we go. They've got the ball. We swap out 3 and 4. And it's going to be another midfield battle. Again for star. We're going to mark off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're getting close to the end of the game very quickly. Star. I'm pretty sure... I see 3 stars for England. I can see no stars for Scotland. So here's another attack for England. And let's see if they can put it past Marshall. They've got this. They've got. I should have spent the chip. Well, I don't know if they really needed it. Yeah, they did. I should have spent that blue chip for England. I'm going to roll a die. I'm going to backtrack. If I dot, we're going to spend the chip. All right, we're going to go ahead and spend the chip because they would have done that. And that'll be 6-6. That'll give them 6 triangles. And, of course, the black die 4. With the white die 6, that should be an on-target spectacular save required. So it looks like Stones is going to take the shot. And Marshall's got to make the spec save. Can he do it? 9. 4 stars or better? No. And it's not offsides because the green die is not a 6. So that is going to get... Stones is going to get one past Marshall. And England has its second goal. And that should sew it up. 2-0. All right. So with the 89th minute, here comes Scotland. And it's going to be possible. They're going to get an attack. Yes, they do. They're going to get an attack late. But at double ones. Not good. Defended by... Let's see. Sterling's going to come up with the ball. He does have the circle. So, Scotland attack. And it's a turnover. And England now in the 90th minute. Winding this down. 7. That's going to take us... right here. It's going to be a midfield battle for touch. We're going to use the clock kill rule because they're up by 2 with very little time to play and extra time, and that'll be the game. So only 2 minutes of extra time, and we're at the end of it, so that will be our final score. England 2, Scotland 0. Well, Scotland kept it interesting, and give them credit for playing a good game. They did have their chances, but that was a difficult challenge to try to knock off a really strong English team. So there you have it. Scotland 0, England 2, and that would put England at 2-0 in the group stage. We'll see if this plays out like this tomorrow on the real pitch. Thanks for watching tonight. Let's give you a quick preview of what's coming up on the Play Games YouTube channel. Monday, we'll do highlight. We're planning on doing a better showdown where we take the better cards and match them up, do a little program, and see which of the cardstock bettors can win the most money or lose the least, as sometimes happens. Haven't decided whether I'm going to try to compete against them or not, but we'll make that decision over the weekend. Then Thursday night, we are going to give you a look at how History Maker Hoops has developed. We've made we've been playing quietly in the background. We're going to do an express matchup, NBA pre-play. We'll take one of the NBA finals games and pre-play it. Oh, there, Millie. That's Millie the Super Dog, by the way. There we go. We'll pre-play it using History Maker Hoops Express. Are we good?
This is a disaster.
What happened?
Okay, that's fine. There you go.
Millie, she just likes to be around people. That's all. She just bumped the camera leg with her leg. So yes. So highlight Monday, NBA playoff pre-play on Thursday, and that's the imminent schedule for the Play Space on our YouTube channel. Hope you have a great weekend. Find some time to spend with family, loved ones, do some things that you like doing, get some rest, and we will see you again Monday night. As always, we certainly do appreciate you being part of the Play Games YouTube channel and the Play Games community.